How's it going, everyone? Welcome to a update video, I guess, if you want to call it that. Something a little different. This is more so about YouTube. This has nothing to do with Twitch. I'll get to that in a second, though, and I need to quit repeating that. So this is my plan for COPPA, which stands for Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. So I want to describe my plan. And it's very straightforward. Videos will be the same. Like, my upload, I don't have, like, my uploads consistency isn't like it has been over the last couple of years, but yeah, basically, I'm still going to be uploading the same content, you know, occasional live streams after a 24-hour period on Twitch, as well as, like, gaming vlogs, and Nintendo Directs, I was going to say Sony Directs, but, you know, State of Plays, press conferences, yeah, anything I can get my hands on, footage, you know, something I'm both interested in and I think is worth covering, you know, especially video games. You could say this is not like 100% gaming related, but it could be. So anyway, let's get into it. Yeah, so my videos will be the same. The only difference is they will be labeled not for kids. So this would only affect what content might appear beside the video on the right or bottom on mobile and wherever else on your smartwatches, whatever you're doing, or YouTube if you're still using it on the 3DS. I don't know if you are, that's fine, although I think they shut it down. Anyway, that's for another story. This will not affect my schedule change for Twitch. That's related to a whole different ballgame. I'm graduating college and I'm gonna get a job, so that's gonna be affected by that probably. So the next part I want to say is how I see things. Why give up? It's like going outside. Why go outside when I don't have to? Because something might happen to me. It's not worth the risk. So we should stop going out, hanging out with people, driving cars, and doing what we love if we don't have to, because something could happen to us. And so nothing's worth the risk. Now, I know I'm kind of exaggerating, but this is honestly how I feel. Personally, for me anyway, why simply stop uploading and or deleting my content for something I love? You know, if I was like going out, committing like crimes, you know, like say somebody was robbing a bank, hurting someone. I don't want to use that as an example. Now this definitely won't be a kid-friendly video, but you get what I mean. Something like this, you know, unless you're really trying to go out of your way to find a loophole in the system, I just don't feel like this stuff should be a big deal. And also the FTC, Federal Trade Commission, doesn't have the manpower to even go after every single person on the planet. Well, let's just say every person in America, but, you know, YouTube also says, like, oh, it doesn't matter where you live, even though, yeah, so I think the worst case, I don't know how they would get you if you're in another country, maybe if you're a U.S. citizen, but the worst they could probably get is just, oh, we're just going to terminate your channel, or flag all your stuff, whatever, you know, maybe. But, yeah, I know you can get a fine per video, not channel, but per video you can get $42,000 fine. So $42,000 something US dollars. But if you're in another country, I think the worst they could probably do, I guess YouTube could come after you, but well, anyway, yeah, so personally for me anyway, like I was saying, why stop uploading and or deleting my channel for something I love? I guess I just don't see the risk. I don't picture the risk that other people see, but we'll get on to that later. I think the problem is the algorithm that YouTube is using. You know, it's machine learning, and that's how YouTube's going to do this. So, you know, if there's a video, it's like, oh, Sonic Man the best. Super Mario Odyssey 2. No, that we don't know if that's real, but let's say, oh, Super Mario Odyssey 2 speculation. He has Mario in the thumbnail. Oh, it must be kids video. Even though he hasn't marked as not for kids, we're going to change it for him. You're going to be seeing videos like, I don't know, SpongeBob. I don't know. This is the first thing that came to mind. Dragon Tales. Viva Pinata, if that's still a thing. Yeah, stuff like that would be, or Mickey Mouse. You know, that Mickey Mouse is going to be popping up on the side of videos, and then you're watching this, and then all of a sudden I say, it's like, oh shit! You know, so, I try not to swear too much, especially, at least not in vlogging videos. I try to keep that to a minimum. And I just said shit. I just said it again. Said it twice. So this is definitely not going to be kid-friendly. But I'm using that as an example, though. But I'll say that a lot more in the live stream. especially if I'm excited or pissed off about something. There I go again. So, yeah, I think the algorithm, machine learning, YouTube, I don't want to say I don't like I don't like the algorithm. I mean, I understand.
Oh my god, guys, Sonic Me in the Best is such a hypocrite.
Algorithm. I mean, I understand YouTube doesn't have enough manpower as well, but So, yeah, there's that. Now, as I was saying before, the FTC will not go after every single person on YouTube. They don't have enough manpower. And before I start repeating, I already am going in circles, but yeah. I also did some research on the FTC's website. Yeah, so they will basically just go after you if you really go overboard. Say someone that is knowingly, intentionally trying to collect personal information and marking a video or an entire channel for kids of all ages, especially with age restriction turned off. That person has a much higher chance at getting in trouble. So somebody like PewDiePie, I'm not going to say he will get in trouble, but I know he's gotten slack in the past. He's got his Scare PewDiePie Season 2 canceled because that thing we're not going to get into. But, I don't know. I don't even know if they would go after him. I'm not even sure if he's currently living in the U.S. But, let's just say he is for the sake of this argument or video. I don't know. Maybe they'd be more likely to go after him because of his edgier content. But I don't think he would actually intentionally be trying to manipulate the system, I guess. Is that the right way to say it? I don't know. I also probably should throw in, I'm not an expert at this, so I could be completely wrong. And feel free to yell at me in the comments, preferably respectfully. But hey, you're allowed to agree with me. I'm not going to get pissed. I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to dislike your comment because you disagree with me. Yeah. So as long as you're not just trying to troll, I'm okay with constructive criticism. So it's okay. Don't worry about it. Another thing, the FTC is most likely to look at these things. A minor, which in this case would be someone under 13, says a minor's name, address, social security number, personal picture or phone number, and much more. They'd be more likely to go after that. Now, I mean, you may not be doing this, but YouTube's algorithm, they might be thinking that. So that's why they're putting this in system. And they knowingly have been doing this for years, and they did nothing about it. So, yeah, there's a lawsuit or a fines, whatever. I guess it would be a civil case this time. And they got in big trouble for it. Now, they got $100,000. I think it was at least $100,000, something like that. Where we could be getting $42,000. But hey, that's per channel, right? No, that's per video, not per channel. So if you have 3,000 videos, but like I said, I don't think, if you make a mistake here and there, they're not going to come after you. But still, just keep this in mind, just to be careful in the future. I think they're kind of just trying to scare us. It's like, yeah, we're, but if you really go over, we might come after you. But I also see they could come after us right now. I can go on Twitch, and then Twitch could do something. Twitch could get in trouble. Amazon could get in trouble next. I know how Twitch has been. Mixer from Microsoft, although I'm hearing better things about Mixer, even though I am more interested in Twitch right now. But but it's possible. Facebook could get in trouble. I think they have gotten in trouble. It was removed from PlayStation Store, which they said it had to do with their contract, but still not back though. But whatever. Twitter could get in trouble next. So you just don't know. So it's not it's not in place. They don't have COPPA in place for that, even though they do. But it's not as, YouTube just didn't do enough about it. Yeah, I know there's YouTube Kids, but yeah, after doing more research, I realized I should have realized this a long time ago. It's YouTube needs to do a better job. But I like YouTube, but they gotta do a better job. And they can't rely on machine learning. I mean, I understand they don't have an unlimited number of employees working for them, and that's fine, but I just don't like how the algorithm is probably gonna look at thumbnail, he has Mario, it's kids, and then it's really not for kids, even though Mario's family friendly. Yeah, so if you want to, I'm going way off, and I apologize for that, but if you want to learn more about COPPA you could visit the FTC's website, which will be included. It will be in the description below the video, so feel free to check that out. I'm also going to leave a link to review. I cannot talk today for some reason. I apologize. Review Tech USA. If you want to check out Rich's video of that, I'll leave the link to his video as well. He did a wonderful job explaining this, probably better than I am, I'm sure. And he's probably not stuttering, and he probably rehearsed this way better than I did, but that's okay. He does this for a living, whereas I don't. Although I do make some revenue on the side, but, you know, Twitch. But anyway, basically, my uploads will be the same, so don't worry unless you are doing what I said, like what you shouldn't be doing, you're going overboard, you will most likely be fine. So there is no need to be deleting your channels or stop uploading content. Just stop worrying about it. I mean, yes, do consider this when you're doing that, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, to a degree, it sucks that YouTube's taking this out on us, you know, but I guess that's how it goes. Anyway, let me know what you guys think on this. I'm sure I'm going to be getting people saying, oh, you have no idea what you're talking about, and that's fine. I'm not an expert at this. I want to admit that again. I want to at least throw that out there. So that's going to be it. Don't worry too much about this. I think you're going to be fine. And without further ado, I will see you guys next time.